Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who video. Today we're going to be discussing the Giggle. It's a weird title, but the third and final 60th anniversary special to feature David Tennant. Possibly the last time we will ever see David Tennant and Catherine Tate in Doctor Who. Ever. So yeah, let's just get into all the promo that the BBC have released for this upcoming special. Here we go. The BBC have confirmed that the third and final special, The Giggle, will air on Saturday the 9th of December at 6:30 p.m. on BBC One. So yeah, that's the same time slot as all of the other specials, and I do hope that that 6:30 time slot carries on into Series 14/Series 1, because I mean, they're rebooting the numbering system for some reason. That sounded negative. I actually like that they're rebooting the numbering system because it's going to be more welcoming to like new fans, which I think can only really be a good thing. But anyway, the official plot synopsis reads: the giggle of a mysterious puppet is driving the human race insane. When the Doctor discovers the return of the terrifying Toymaker, he faces a fight which he can never win. Very, very intriguing. A giggle that's turned everybody evil? I have no idea how or why, or is this tied into the superstition thing? The Doctor sprinkling the salt on the ground at the end of the universe from Wild Blue Yonder? We'll just have to wait and see. But here is our first new promo image of Neil Patrick Harris in what appears to be, I'm going to guess, his toy shop. Neil Patrick Harris, for those of you who don't know, is playing the Celestial Toymaker, a villain not seen since the 1960s with the first ever Doctor, William Hartnell. It's obviously very exciting to have this classic villain brought back for the modern day. He's clearly going to be sort of reimagined, reinvented, but keeping the spirit of that character. And having a villain that's got such old history with the Doctor, will the Doctor remember him? I mean, it's so long ago for this Doctor, he's been through so much since, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, here is the little puppet that is probably giggling and controlling all of humanity, making them all go insane. Now, in the real world, this puppet is probably meant to be Stooky Bill, who was one of the puppets used back at the advent of television. He was like used in all of the tests because of the lighting and stuff. It was too harsh for humans or something like that. You can go and look it up if you want. But point is, there was a real puppet back in the 40s called Stooky Bill, and this is probably the Doctor Who version of him. Our second photo is the Toymaker again, but in a new costume. I can't lie, this kind of looks like The Greatest Showman. He's got that circus outfit on, and we've also seen a bunch of circus posters in and around the episode's filming. So yeah, he's sort of playing a ringmaster of a circus here in Unit HQ, or at least what appears to be Unit HQ. I think also that little glimpse of hair there is our first confirmation of a returning character. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead a bit, but that is almost definitely Melanie Bush, and I'll explain why in a minute. Melanie, for those of you who don't know, is the returning companion, 7th Doctor era. We know she's coming back in Series 14, but the BBC have not officially confirmed her return in the 60th. However, it's looking more and more likely as the pictures go on. Then here we get a photo of new unit scientist number, whatever number she said in the Star Beast, Shirley Ann Bingham, played by the wonderful Ruth Madeley. Yeah, I can't wait to see where this character goes. It was nice to have her set up in the Star Beast, and I'm looking forward to seeing how she interacts with the Toymaker in this photo, where he's seemingly just sort of appeared next to her, and all the papers she was looking at, they're flying around everywhere. It's coming from a folder that says classified on it, so maybe these are papers about the Toymaker or something like that. I reckon this is going to be one of the big climax scenes. They're in unit trying to figure out how to stop the Toymaker, and he just appears, causes havoc, throws rose petals everywhere, and everything's led to doom and gloom and evil, etc. Then we get this really, really cool image. I think they're in some sort of theatre, maybe in like the Toymaker's realm, or at the back of the Toymaker's shop. He is about to give them a sort of puppet show. He's holding his hands up with the strings, he's in a theatre, the Doctor and Donna are sat in their seats. I think this is also where he goes, worldwide premiere, and all of that jazz that we've seen in all the trailers. I wonder what this puppet show's going to be. I think there's a possibility he's going to sort of recreate the first adventure he had with William Hartnell's Doctor back in the 60s with puppets, just to sort of recap for the audience and obviously remind the Doctor of who he actually is, because yeah, there's going to be like 5 people that watched the original episode watching this episode now, so they're going to need to do a little bit of contextual stuff for new audiences. But yeah, exciting stuff there. Then this looks really, really cool. We've got the Doctor and the Toymaker playing cards. This seems to be a sort of face-off of intellectualness. Oh, that's not a word, but it is now. In the original Toymaker episodes, we had the Trilogic puzzle, which the Doctor had to sort of beat the Toymaker in to win the prize and win the game. So yeah, I think it's a similar thing here. Or it's the Toymaker taunting the Doctor. Does the Doctor know he's the Toymaker at this point or not? Very intrigued, very excited to see where that's going. Then we have Donna here on a mysteriously white background. I'm guessing, because we know they've done it for a bunch of footage, they've probably replaced the background of this shot because it's a little bit too spoilery. She looks quite distressed, quite shocked, and quite, yeah, nervous about whatever she's looking at. This is probably in the same background as background that's been replaced as Ncuti Gatwa and David Tennant from the trailers, because yeah, they're trying to keep one big location completely under wraps. Let me know in the comments your theories for what that location could be. I reckon it's where the 14th Doctor regenerates into the 15th, or something like that. I'm intrigued. Then here we have one of the inventors of television, I believe. I think that's who he's playing, in the toy shop with the Toymaker, and I think that's like a TV in the background. Might just be a blue light, but yeah, if this is about the sort of advent of television, it would make sense that prototype TVs are here, and then boom, we're in Unit HQ with that creepy giggling puppet on every single screen. We've got the Doctor in the middle, we can see Kate Stewart there, we can see Donna, and he's got his sonic screwdriver out, ready to do some doctory things. Yeah, I reckon this is Stooky Bill. The Toymakers interfered with the advent of television to hypnotise the world. There's going to be some time travel stuff going on. Then we get this new unit guy who, yeah, looks quite cool. You'll also note on all of their arms, well, all of the unit people's arms, they have that little band, that metal band thing, which I'm assuming stops them from being taken over by the Giggle. Then we get another shot of this hench buff unit guy outside of a unit helicopter that's probably just landed on the helipad and has dropped off the TARDIS and the Doctor there, because we've seen in the trailer the TARDIS is being carried by it. Then here we have John Logie Bird with his puppet head. Yeah, Stooky Bill. Yeah, this has been confirmed to be John Logie Bird, the inventor of like British television stuff. He was also in Russell's other drama, BBC, no, what's it called? Nolly, sorry. He's in that, playing an older version of the same man. But yeah, got a little cool multiverse going on there. Here we have Kate Stewart surrounded with rose petals with her gun out. She looks very angry, or nervous, or scared. I don't really know. What I do know is that I hope Russell brings more characterisation to her, because quite often in Doctor Who, Kate Stewart ends up being, you might remember my dad, 5 rounds rapid, bang, bang, bang. I want her to have more to do, more character, etc. Here we have the big open room, rose petals everywhere, and look in the background. BBC, you've messed up here. That is definitely Mel. Without a shadow of a doubt, that is Mel in the background, so we do have confirmation of our returning character. Now, Unit seem to be pointing their guns at the Doctor, which is very, very interesting. Or maybe the Toymaker's just disappeared, and why are there rose petals? I think there's a possibility of a Toymaker musical number. Maybe to taunt Donna, he turns Donna's daughter Rose into a bunch of rose petals, or maybe it's to taunt the 14th Doctor, because obviously that's the face that fell in love with Rose Tyler. Could be something like that. Anyway, here we get a third outfit for the Toymaker, where he's dancing around in Bristol. It's set in London, but they filmed it in Bristol. Then we get the Doctor hugging Donna. Once again, I think they've removed the background, unless this is maybe the theatre where he's doing his little puppet show. Yeah, I'm really intrigued as to what happens to Donna. Where does she go at the end of these specials? Because they're kind of setting up that she'll die, but there's no way they can kill Donna. It's too sad. You won't kill Donna in these specials, but we've had 2 fake-out deaths for Donna now in episode 1 and episode 2. Then our final image is the Doctor and Donna in the toy shop, or the toy maker's realm, wherever it is, looking quite intriguing. It's just a cool publicity shot, not too much to say there. But yeah, that does bring us to the end of today's video. If you did enjoy, please do remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let me know your theories in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.